Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 here in Erlengrat. There we go, and back in there like that. Just go and have a look on here. So is it 3% per load, or are we looking at closer to 2%? Doesn't look like it's doing anything at the moment. Seriously? Right, well that says 46%, that says 94%. Right. A watch pot never boils. Apparently that pot is also one that doesn't boil. What? Yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. And okay, so what did I say? We're gonna have to unload about 30,000 litres, which means that we've got 90,000 litres that we got to take. So we're gonna be getting approximately 20 euros per 1,000 litres more than if we sold it to somewhere here. So we just start that one up again, and then we can take a quick look at the prices. Because I want to sort of figure out what do we got. Yeah, all right, we'll average out. We'll call it 20. We'll call it 20 euros extra. So we're getting 20 euros on top of what we would have gotten if we sold it here. So 20 euros extra times 20, well, it's 20 times 90, isn't it? That's what we're getting. We got 90,000 litres, which means it's 20 per 1,000 litres that we get. So you don't get a large amount of money. 20 times 90, 10 times 90 would be 900. We get 1,800. That's 1,800 euros extra on top of what we would have got if we stuck it all in trailers and we brought it all over here. We get 1,800 euros more than if we brought it over here. So this isn't bad, actually. What we'll end up with in total, I'm not entirely sure. It's 134 times 90,000. Well, it's 134 times 90, not times 90,000. Come on. So we got 100 times 90 is 9,000. Times 10 is 900, so 9,000. 100. So then we got 34 times 90 as well. So it's about a third on top of that. So we've got 9,000. So we've got roughly 12,000 euros going to be coming in from selling sugar beet. Plus we got 11,000 euros that we'll get when this job says complete anyway. I think that's pretty good going. That's over 20, that's nearly 25 grand that we're going to get for this. Very nearly almost 25 grand. Well, 23 grand, but yeah, you know. That's still pretty good. 23,000 euros. I would say that was pretty acceptable kind of monies. 96. It was on 94, wasn't it? Okay, I'm going to leave you there. I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm going to go to you. We're going to select the second carriage back. We're going to unload 30,000. Now, it's on 96% complete, which means that we're going to do a full load. Back. No, I don't want to do that. I want to start overloading. And I'm going to drop this down to about 30,000. There. 90,005 is how much we've got left right here. So we'll switch the train off, and we will leave you exactly where you are. We're not going to worry about any of those. We're going to go straight in here, and we're going to start unloading like that. So there's 33,000 litres in there, which means that we got 2,300 litres left over. That might actually be enough to finish this job. That 3,000. We need 4% in total, so I don't think this trailer load here is gonna quite be enough. Swing you in round there. No, don't get stuck. Okay, that was pretty close. That was pretty close right there. Hopefully we don't get stuck. That would be the worst possible thing, is to get stuck, yet wedged in such a way that you cannot move out again. We really don't want that to happen. Okay, so are we going to be able to finish this? We got just a little bit more to go. I think we're going to need to go and get some more. It's going to be on 90%. 99%. 69% transport of a field. 98? We need probably, I would say, half a trailer load, about 15,000. So we're going to be getting quite a bit less than I did initially think. I mean, it's only about 10,000 litres. I reckon if we unload 10,000, that would be enough for this one. I'm going to do a bit more than that, though. I'm actually going to unload enough so that we can take another full trailer load round, and then we will stop tipping the moment that we hit that sort of magical number. So I'll go into here. I got 2,300. That's not going to be enough, is it? So we already know that's not going to be enough. So I'll go to you, and I will tip out another 30,000. Just to be on the safe side there, and boom, like that. A little bit over 30,000 this time. And I go to here. Start you up. That'll leave 1,500 litres. Now, we shouldn't need to take all of this. Bit disappointed that says 98. I was hoping it was going to be 99 and we'd only need like 1,000 litres more, but well, we do what we got to do. So there's 31,000 in there. Run this round, and I gotta have my finger on the button ready to stop tipping this out. I do not want to give the supermarket a full load of sugar beet because they're not willing to pay very much. Not in the grand scheme of things. We can get more money elsewhere. So the supermarket will only get the absolute bare minimum to fulfill our contractual obligations, and then we will take the rest of the sugar beet elsewhere. They're going to be greedy, and we will play them at their own game. It's as simple as that. If they gave us a better price, I'd be quite happy to tip the whole lot in there. Bring some more over as well if they really wanted it, but they're not willing to play that kind of, you know, play nice. They're not willing to play nice at all. So I got to be staring at that, and as soon as 117, I put 1,000 litres in there. I put 1,000 too much. That leaves me with 16,000 litres in here. Do not complete the contract yet, Frith. You have 16,000 litres of sugar beet in your trailer right here, which you kind of want to take back. So I accidentally sold 1,000 litres too much. That's fine. We can live with that. It was a little bit slow there on the whole selling thing. And we can bring that in here. Bring you in there like that, and I'll tip that out. I'll be careful with this trailer because it doesn't like... is it this trailer? Catches on... Yeah, see, it catches on the roof right there. But fortunately, it doesn't tip all the way out. So we can leave that one there now. And then we go over this way to you. We've got 59,000 litres of sugar beet here. We take the other 17,000. While that is doing that, we can go in here and we've got some contracts. So we got field 13 harvesting, gets us 10,000 euros there. We got field 11 fertilizer, it's 5,300, 4,500 for field 12. Field 20 is 3,300. I've got 2 fertilizer jobs to do. We got field 7 to do there. So we've got 2 fertilizer ones. We've got the harvesting here, and we've got a few more harvesting jobs in there. I've got all of this. No sugar beet left in here. What I do have is the last one that we want. Actually, I want to put that into the front carriage. I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to open that front carriage up. Slow you down like that, and then we're going to go here, and we go back through the various different crops. We got 6,000 litres of sunflowers right there. Okay. And now I start moving down the track. And if we go to the sunflowers over this side, 925. So we're going to get 5 grand for, well, 5.5 grand for the sunflowers that we're going to get here. And then we've also got the 133 for 133 euros for that, and we've got 77,000 litres of sugar beet on board. So we stand to pull in, I think, close to 20,000 euros from this little trip, which isn't bad. And we've still got some more jobs to go and do. We've got a few harvest jobs left, one of which, well, two of which are wheat, which are going to get us another nice, decent slice of income coming from those. There's a bit of canola as well, and that's going to get us our tractor. That will get us the tractor that we want. So we'll sell all of that lot. There we go. 15,940. I thought it was going to be a bit more than that. Never mind. That's 53,600 euros that I have now got, which is more than enough to do all kinds of things with. There is the wheat job, so I'll run this one over and we'll empty that one out, and then we can start looking at another combine job. Before I deal with the combine, figure I might as well just go and get this one going on the next job, considering it is just up here. Not very far at all. We'll do just a quick pass along the edge of the field right here, and then we can set the hired help going sort of on the longer run down the side. And hopefully he will be able to deal with all of it without too much trouble. At least that's what I'm hoping. I mean, I could be putting a little bit too much faith into our hired help here, but sometimes I feel we just need to give them the benefit of the doubt. No, I really don't. I know some of you are a bit concerned now, wondering what on earth has happened to poor Frithgar, and maybe the strain has gotten too much for him. No, I don't feel like we should be giving them the benefit of the doubt at all. I just thought I'd try on the words for size and see if I liked them, and quite frankly, I don't. So, no, we won't be doing that. We won't be giving them the benefit of anything at all, other than P45. Now, if you go there, that seems to be pretty good. Right, okay, you carry on and do that bit, and then I will go and do this bit. So I've got 28,172 litres of grain right here, and because I'm on a new recording session, I don't actually remember where it is. I'm at grain mill right there. It's the only one that's flashing from a harvest job right there. Grain mill, yes. And then I've got a few more harvest jobs that we want to go and set up. So I'll get this one done first. Then we can... There's the exit over there. Ooh, maybe I should go and catch the train. No, actually, I'm not going to catch the train. Now, there's the exit over there. I thought it was the left-hand side of the tree. It's not. It's just there. We'll take this one down to the grain mill, and then... Actually, do I want to sell immediately? This is what I'm just curious about, just for a second. I got wheat on board. No, Felsbrunn is almost 500, whereas the others is nowhere near. So once I have tipped out at the grain mill, I then need to run this over to the train store and tip the rest in there, so that we can then transport it over to Felsbrunn. Now, I do have, right at this very moment, enough money to buy a second tractor if we get the Bura tractor. Now, it is going to be slower going backwards and forwards to the BGA. I still wonder if that is the right one to do, though, because the slow... I'm not so keen. I mean, I'm still genuinely torn on that as to whether we should get that one or if we should try and get a different one. I mean, a different tractor is going to cost us quite a substantial amount of money more than the one that we could just go for at the moment. I don't want to get a second electric tractor. I don't really see there's much point in doing that. So, yeah, don't know. I mean, the electric tractor is the one that we'd be using to do the mowing in our field anyway. We've got quite a bit of mowing to get on with, and yes, we've got ploughing and other jobs like that planned for the future, but we're not actually going to do them right now. So we just come in here, tip this out, and then we can run this over through town, tip out the rest at the grain store, and everything should be good. So I got to keep a close eye on that money. As soon as that starts changing, it'll be any second. No, there we go. Right. So the 184 euros worth. That leaves me with 7,000 litres in this trailer. And if I sell it here, I will get about 1,800 euros for that. If I sell it via the train, it's going to be closer to 3,500 euros. So, yes, the 1,800 isn't a great amount, but we do have other fields of wheat as well. And so if we accumulate several lots of it, we're going to have several lots of like 1,800, 2,000. We could get, well, I say several, there's 3, I believe, for the wheat. There's still a reasonable amount of money. There is still some money to go and do. Contract on field 18 is finished, and any second now, he's actually going to finish the work on there as well, and that's another job done over there. And then we can move down to the last field. Helper J has completed their task. The last field is field 22, which we want to go and do. This job right here, I really don't like the tip on this one. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that one's done. Combining is done. You over here. So let's go back into this one. Field 18, fertilizing 3,200. Collect. Field 7, harvesting 2,400. Well, we actually get 1,800 for that. Collect on that one. I've got the fertilizer on field 22. Now, I've only got 480 litres of fertilizer left on board. I'm going to have to go and buy another thing of fertilizer, because 480 litres is not going to be enough to do that field. It'll be close, but it's not going to be quite enough. So what I'll do is run back over. I'm actually going to get... No, I can't get 3. I'll get 2 then. Okay, I will get 2. That's 4,000 euros to get the 2. So we are going to end up losing money on this one job, because I'm spending all of that money before I even get it. 1, yes, okay, and 2, yes, okay. Just like that. And the amount that we get, we'll get 2,500 from the job. So, yes, I'm losing about 1,500 euros on this one job. But I've also got all this spare fertilizer then that we can go and use. So, it's, you know, technically we're not losing money. We know that we're not losing money. We know that the fertilizer jobs are actually quite profitable. So, that's why we keep going and doing them. And we will continue to keep doing them whenever we can. So you, if I go and get you going a minute, and then we can get a harvest job. So there's one right here, which is field 19. I'm pretty sure that one is one of the ones on the list. There's field 21 just down over there. That's another one I'm pretty certain is on the list. There's a couple that are a bit further away. I think there's a canola job that is on one of the fields that's really long way away. And there's a couple of others. I don't even remember what the other ones are. I'm going to bring this over here, and I'm going to start this job from this side of the field over here, just like this. I'm not going to do anything around the edges. Just going to start right there like that. A little bit of overlap, not very much. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So, I've got field 9, which is soybeans. Field 9 is that one all the way down there. I've got field 19, which is wheat to the supermarket. I got field 21, which is also wheat. And then we've got canola up in field 23. So we will start with field 19, which is the big field. That's the wheat. We will borrow items for that one. And we will move our machinery over there. Actually, I'm not going to move that one first. I'm just going to take this one. We don't even need the header trailer for this job. We can simply hook the combine up. I'm going to actually, because I can hook it up just like this. We've got the bits on the side of the combine there for doing the combine auto steer, which I've spoken about before, and people said to me in the comments that they've seen older auto steers versus the new ones now, and the new ones now are quite remarkable. They are actually quite impressive. I thought they would be. I would have been genuinely surprised if auto steer now was pretty much no good. I would have been genuinely surprised at that. Right, so you over here, what we're going to do is we're going to bring you round like that so that we can actually lower the header down and turn that one off like that. Which way is that? Is that the straw chopper there? Yeah, that's straw chopper engaged right there. Unfold. That would help as well. So we do that, and then we can start this bad boy up. Off we go. Right into the crop right there. The straw chopper is engaged properly on this one. And then I can bring that in along on the bottom end there. So I'm kind of leaning towards doing this one with just a standard hired help for the whole field. Possibly... You know what? No, I am going to use the AI extension for this. I do want to have that. And you wait during unload. We'll turn it off and I'll leave that on 100%. So I'll just go OK on there. I'll remove that one, and then I'll just press H, and off he goes. Okay, so he's going to carry on working around the field right there. I will then, yeah, you're fine, jump over to you, and we will we will gret this trailer. I'll get this trailer, and all I'm going to do with the trailer at the moment is I'm just going to move it over here out of the way a little bit so that I can get another combine going. So he's just going to sit there a second. Then I'm going to go into this. We got field 9 right over the other side, the soybeans. We're going to borrow items for that contract so that we can get started on it. You will be fine in there. You've got 2 more passes, and then you will be done. So I want to go... I'm going to take the tractor and trailer up the road first this time. And we're also going to need to put the header for the combine this time on the header trailer and take that up the road, because field 9 is way down the other end. Actually, I'm going to want to go like this. It's out this road that we want to head off down. So we'll come out around here. And we go racing up the road this side. Now, once we've gotten a couple of combines into the fields and the jobs are underway, we've finished doing the fertilizer spreading. Once that fertilizer spreader and tractor have turned around and done one more pass across the field, that is that bit all finished. So then all we got to do is keep the combines going, and we'll go back to our yard with the electric tractor and start taking a few more loads with the what do you call thingy, the silage and the milling machine. That's the milling. It's called a milling machine, isn't it? We will start loading up some more stuff with the milling machine and taking that through. So Helper G has completed their task. That's that fertilizer job done. I now need to move that tractor back, so I'm going to get the combine set up first before I start worrying about doing anything with that. Obviously, we've got wages eating into the profits that we make, but that's to be expected anyway. You're not going to be able to run a business with a whole load of people working for you and not pay wages. That just doesn't really happen. You can't do that. People need to be able to, you know, buy food and pay their mortgages or rent or whatever it is that they've got set up for their living arrangements, and pay their bills and stuff like that. So, yes, we do actually need to make sure that our employees can do all of those things, because if they can't, then they will go and work for someone who does ensure that they can do all those things. At least that's how it would be if the world was fair and balanced and everything, but yeah, I'm not here to make political commentary. That is beyond my remit, and I deliberately avoid making such commentary, but most of you figured out sort of where my views and opinions lie on such things through various little comments I make from time to time. So we will make no more comments. You snapped sideways there. I wonder if you're going to be too far back. I hope you're not. I deliberately kept you away from... There. It's just touching that spout. A little tiny bit. Actually, no, I don't think it is. No, it's just missing the spout, actually. So we should be alright. Okay, so we can go racing up the road with a Tucano. 11,000 litre capacity, which is not too shabby, actually. That's not a bad literage that it's able to take right there. And we can get this one going with beans. Fortunately, we're not going to need to do very much with the beans. I believe also the beans are going to the grain mill, which is right here beside us. Soybeans to the grain mill, and currently the prices are Felsborough grain mill is the best price for beans. So we will probably want to load up any excess and take them there. We'll see how much we're left with. It doesn't look like there's a huge amount in it for the beans prices, so maybe we could just sell them right where they are and not worry about it, and just worry about shifting the wheat. I mean, we're fortunate that the wheat is actually fairly close by, so it's not going to take much to move that. And then we've got the canola, which is in the field right over the opposite side of the valley to where we're going right now. It's all the way up over there, long way from here. This thing looks really good. Gotta be honest, I've said it before, I will say it again, I do love this site. Combine going along the road, pulling its own header on the trailer behind it. I just think it looks really, really cool. There is just something about that particular view that always appeals to me. Now, this time, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to park the trailer on that side of the road. And then I'm going to back up here. And this is something I've seen done and actually been part of several times. Driving the combine out onto the road like this. There, and then driving up the road with the combine header all hooked out like that. Yes, the cars might not like it, but that's too bad, really, isn't it? Did you really drive right into the wheel of the combine? You know what? Now that you've sounded your horn, I am required, I am bound to sit here and pour myself a cup of coffee. Just because you sounded your horn at me in an impatient manner, when you can see I'm clearly in the middle of my harvest work. And we don't do things like this for fun, you know. We do things like this in order to keep people like you ungrateful little wretches. We do it to keep you all fed. Well, we don't actually do it to keep you fed. We do it because, you know, we love the work and it pays us money. But it still keeps you fed. It's the important part. That's the point that needs to be made here, is that it does provide you with food. Let's go along that way and press H. Off it goes. There is another one underway, and he's going to try and dump the couple 100 litres just in there into the trailer. That's fine, you can do that if you want to. And we will leave you right where you are. At that. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.